Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone had a safe Labor Day holiday weekend. All right, September is in full swing, and we're going to get right to it. And today we're going to talk about Mint State 70 proof Lincoln Cents. And some would say that you can't really collect these because they're way too expensive. But is that really the case? Today we're going to examine a few coins that sold over the weekend. And then we're going to make an assessment of whether or not these should be purchased and what the long-term possible value of the coins should be. But it's first worthy to note that these coins are supposed to be of the utmost highest quality coming right out of the mint. And it's been the case for the better part of the last 25 years, where a lot of the proof sets exhibited some really nice quality. And what does this quality entail? Well, first of all, the coins are absolutely spotless. Whatever they're doing to prepare not only the dies, but to also ensure that the type of quality that comes out as a result of kind of, I guess, that white glove service where the coins are handled a lot more, I don't know, almost like they're your firstborn, really plays a huge role in where these coins are today as far as secondary market value. These coins, since I would say the mid-'80s, exhibits some really dark black watery fields, okay, with highly contrasting frosty cameo. And those are a few things that you look for in a high quality collector, quote unquote, value type of coin, which is what these were intended to be. So you have three coins here. You got a 93S, you got a 99S, and you also have a new Shield Cent, which is a 2014S. These were all produced in San Francisco, as you know. These all graded out proof 70. Okay, so that's an important thing. These coins are at the upper echelon of the grading scale, period. Okay, 70 is the perfect grade. There's no proof 71, 72. 70 is it. Okay, so if it's a 70, it is flawless, or at least it's supposed to be. These coins right here sold on Great Collections. Okay, so they're all bunched up. You guys can actually look at the auction archives if you so choose. There are a few other coins in the PCGS Proof 70 grade type that sold over the weekend. And apparently these sell pretty regularly. So are these worth, many hundreds of dollars, much like its Mint State Business Strike brethren? No. As a matter of fact, these coins are extremely affordable, okay, and I'll get into why here in a second. To recap exactly how much these coins sold for, the 93S sold for $28.06 if you wanted to get technical. The 99S sold for $18 exactly, and the 14S sold for $26 even. Okay, and these are all final hammer, final realized prices. Okay, so they also have all the fees and juice associated with the sale. Now it's kind of funny because it's like, Mint State 70, it's high grade, these should be worth many hundreds of dollars, and the market has adjusted because as recently as about, say, 7 years ago, these specific exact coins, say for the 2014, these coins were selling for $200, $300, $400 a piece in proof 70. So there is this adjustment, okay, to where there is more supply at this point relative to the demand, okay. I think modern proof coins have kind of like dwindled as far as the interest factor among coin collectors, especially the newer millennial collectors out there. They're just not picking up any sort of favor among the newer collector populace for whatever reason. I think because of the price point, I think these coins have bottomed out. Okay, you can't get any more cheaper than $18 for a perfect 70 proof Lincoln Cent. okay? And they're low mintage, okay? Some of these coins are like 1, 2, 3 million copies, as opposed to however many business strike coins that were produced of the same year, which go sometimes into the billions. So the rarity, okay, is there. There just needs to be more collectors buying these things up, okay? And I think because of the economy, okay, people aren't going to moderns to this extent and paying all the money that they were back post-recession 2008, 2009. And I feel like that these coins are going to be a hotbed for activity in spite of the PCGS population figure reports. Some of these coins that go back all the way to 1984 go into the hundreds. Okay, for example, the 1984S in Proof 70, there are like 150 examples of that coin graded at that level. Okay, that seems quite a bit, but it's really not, you know, in relation to however many collectors there could be and possible future investors before the next downturn in the economy. It's going to be a matter of, you know, when, not if, because the stock market's very cyclical. You know, it goes through peaks and valleys, as you all know. And again, these coins, I strongly believe that they're going to be, they're underrated right now. Okay, and once we get into, you know, the next 5 years, I foresee these being picked up in mass. Okay, you know, people will be buying 2, 3 of them at a time of various dates, and the prices are going to slowly creep up on these. Again, you can't, right now, if you're paying over $30, you're paying too much, but I can't say the same thing in 5 to 10 years. I feel like that these are probably going to double. Because the population reports on some of the coins, especially in the mid 90s, the populations get kind of hairy. I mean, they're up there like 5, 6, 650 pieces graded at a Proof 70. So there's quite a bit of material out there. That's why these things are selling for so dirt cheap. And these are definitely, you know, for the price point, for a $20 bill, pick one up. And I would say just hold on to it. I don't know if it's going to be a flip thing, but in terms of the collector avenue of collecting Proof 70s, you could certainly put together a really nice set from 1990 to current, because they're all nice quality. And if you had a full set, man, that is awesome. That's probably one of the better looking sets that you could ever possibly come across. So where it still gets a little bit pricey for the Proof 70s is pre-1984. And as a matter of fact, you get into the mid to late 70s and into the early 80s, like 81, 1980, 82. The San Francisco minted proofs in Perfect 70, it's like a dozen or two. Okay, there's not a whole lot, and those coins still sell for, you know, many hundreds and even, you know, $1,000, $2,000. So that's kind of where your like stopping point is for the whole date range of Proof 70s. But anyways, I wanted to talk about this morning. There were a number of sales that ended that kind of like, you know, caught my eye, and I felt like, you know, right now would be a good time to talk about it because the market is at its low. And this represents a really inexpensive collecting direction. If you want to do something new and also have something that's at the highest echelon in grade, you can't get any better than Proof 70 Lincoln cents. I tell you what, and when the economy takes a dive, people are going to be running to high grade Lincoln cents, whether it's Wheat, Memorial, Shield, they're going to be buying it all. So I don't know. I'm just going to throw it out there. I think I'm going to buy a few. But, yeah, I am bound and determined to see more of these come across the auction houses, like Great Collections and eBay. I doubt you'll see any of these on Heritage because they're a little bit too, I guess, low end for them. But, man, if you're looking to pick up some really nice coins that are severely undervalued at this point, Proof 70 Lincoln cents. It's probably one of the only sets or coins that I'm lobbying strongly for right now. But Anyways, it was a pleasure. If you enjoyed the video, hit like, and please do subscribe to Blue Ridge Silverhound. If you haven't done so already, it's a great place to hang out. And hit the bell for instant notifications. You know, as I put up new videos, you'll know right away. So yeah, you guys have a safe week. It's a short week for a lot of you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, you guys take care.